Viewers of ITV's popular daytime program This Morning were left stunned during a recent broadcast after host Cat Deeley surprised her co-presenter Ben Shephard with an unexpected dance move that quickly set social media alight. What was meant to be a lighthearted moment on the show instead sparked a wave of criticism from viewers, with many branding the segment cringeworthy and questioning what they had just watched. The moment occurred during a lively discussion segment when the conversation shifted toward dancing and popular social media trends. Cat Deeley, known for her energetic personality and willingness to join in with playful on-air moments, decided to demonstrate one of the dance moves that has gained attention online. As the studio audience looked on, Deeley suddenly began twerking in front of a visibly surprised Ben Shephard. Shephard, who appeared caught off guard by the spontaneous display, reacted with a mixture of laughter and disbelief. The veteran presenter briefly stepped back, raising his hands in mock shock as Deeley continued the playful performance for a few seconds. The studio erupted in laughter, but the reaction at home proved far more divided. Within minutes of the clip airing, viewers took to social media to share their reactions. Many fans expressed confusion about the unexpected moment, with some questioning whether the segment had crossed the line from fun into awkward territory. One viewer wrote that they were left wondering, "What fresh hell is this?" while another simply described the scene as painfully cringe. Others joked that Shephard's facial expressions perfectly captured how many viewers were feeling in that moment. Several posts circulated online showing screenshots of the presenter looking stunned as Deeley danced beside him. Despite the criticism, some viewers defended the hosts, suggesting that the moment was clearly meant as harmless fun rather than something to take too seriously. Supporters argued that daytime television often includes silly or spontaneous segments designed to keep the atmosphere relaxed and entertaining. The brief dance moment was reportedly part of a wider discussion about viral dance trends and how they spread across platforms such as TikTok and Instagram. Producers had been exploring how these trends influence popular culture and whether traditional television programs should join in with them. However, not everyone was convinced that the attempt landed successfully. A number of viewers commented that the segment felt forced, while others questioned whether the show was trying too hard to appeal to younger audiences by referencing online trends. Some longtime fans of the program said they preferred the show's traditional mix of interviews, lifestyle advice, and topical discussions rather than what they viewed as awkward attempts at viral entertainment. One viewer wrote that the show had always thrived on natural conversation and warmth, adding that moments like this sometimes felt a bit too staged. Media commentators also weighed in on the moment, noting that live television often produces unexpected segments that quickly become talking points online. Because the program airs live each morning, presenters frequently react in the moment, which can lead to unpredictable and occasionally controversial scenes. Cat Deeley, who joined the show as a presenter in 2024, has generally been praised for bringing energy and humor to the program. Known for her background in entertainment and hosting roles both in the UK and internationally, she often leans into playful moments during broadcasts. Ben Shephard, meanwhile, has built a reputation for his calm and steady presenting style, making his surprised reaction during the segment particularly amusing to some viewers. His good-natured response appeared to help diffuse the moment, as he quickly laughed it off and moved the conversation forward. Clips of the dance soon began circulating widely online, with many people watching the moment out of curiosity after hearing about the controversy. As often happens with viral television moments, the discussion quickly expanded beyond the show's usual audience, drawing reactions from viewers who do not regularly watch daytime TV. While some critics continued to label the scene awkward, Others admitted that the unexpected nature of the moment made it entertaining in its own way. A few fans even praised Deeley for being willing to laugh at herself and embrace the silliness of live television. In the end, the brief twerking moment lasted only a few seconds on screen, but it generated far more conversation than many longer segments on the program. Whether viewers found it hilarious or embarrassing, it undeniably succeeded in getting people talking. Moments like these highlight the unpredictable charm of live broadcasting. When presenters step outside the script, reactions can range from delight to disbelief, but those very surprises are often what keep audiences tuning in each day. Television grinning face with smiling eyes. Fans of the long-running daytime program this morning were left baffled during a recent live broadcast after an unexpected on-air moment between presenters Cat Deeley and Ben Shephard quickly turned into one of the most talked-about segments of the day. What began as a playful conversation about dance trends ended with Deeley breaking into a spontaneous twerking demonstration, leaving Shephard visibly stunned and viewers at home rushing to social media to react. The incident unfolded during a lighthearted section of the show in which the hosts were discussing viral dance crazes that frequently dominate platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Producers had introduced the topic as part of a wider conversation about how social media trends are influencing entertainment and everyday culture. As the discussion progressed, Deeley jokingly suggested she could demonstrate one of the moves that had been trending online. At first, the exchange appeared to be nothing more than casual studio banter. However, to the surprise of both the audience and her co-host, Deeley suddenly stood up and launched into a brief twerking routine. The unexpected moment immediately caught Shephard off guard, prompting him to step aside while laughing and raising his eyebrows in disbelief. Shephard's reaction quickly became part of the moment's viral appeal. Cameras captured him looking both amused and slightly stunned as Deeley continued the playful dance for a few seconds before returning to her seat. The studio audience burst into laughter, and the presenters quickly moved on with the program as if nothing unusual had happened. But viewers watching at home had a very different response. Within minutes, social media platforms were flooded with comments from fans who had just witnessed the surprising scene. Many users expressed confusion about the segment, with some asking why the demonstration was necessary on a daytime show that typically focuses on interviews, lifestyle features, and current affairs. One viewer joked online that they had turned on the television expecting their usual morning program only to find themselves watching what they described as the most unexpected dance break imaginable. Another commented that the moment made them laugh, though they admitted they were not quite sure why it happened in the first place. Others were less amused. Several viewers labeled the scene awkward or cringeworthy, suggesting that the show may have been trying too hard to replicate viral internet moments. Some longtime fans argued that the program works best when it sticks to its familiar format rather than attempting to imitate social media trends. Despite the criticism, a number of viewers defended Deeley's playful spirit. Supporters pointed out that live television often includes spontaneous moments that are meant to entertain rather than be taken too seriously. They also noted that the brief dance lasted only a few seconds and was clearly intended as a joke during a relaxed segment. For some fans, Shephard's reaction was actually the highlight of the entire exchange. Screenshots and short clips showing his stunned expression quickly circulated online, with many viewers saying his genuine surprise made the moment even funnier. The viral attention also sparked wider discussion about how traditional television programs are adapting to the fast-moving world of online trends. Many shows now attempt to incorporate viral challenges, internet memes, or social media conversations in order to stay relevant to younger audiences. While these efforts sometimes create entertaining moments, they can also divide opinion among viewers who prefer a more traditional style of broadcasting. Deeley, who became one of the main presenters of the program in recent years, has developed a reputation for bringing a lively and energetic tone to the show. Her background in entertainment hosting means she often embraces humorous or spontaneous moments during live broadcasts. Meanwhile, Shephard's calm and composed presenting style has long made him a steady presence on the program. His reaction during the segment highlighted the contrast between the two hosts' personalities, which many fans believe is part of what makes their on-screen partnership enjoyable. Media observers noted that viral television moments often happen completely unexpectedly. Because the show is broadcast live each weekday morning, presenters frequently improvise, and these unscripted moments can quickly spread across the internet. In this case, the short dance routine may have lasted less than 10 seconds, but it generated hours of discussion online. Clips from the broadcast were widely shared, attracting viewers who might not normally watch the program but were curious about the commotion. Interestingly, some viewers who initially criticized the moment later admitted that it at least added a sense of unpredictability to the broadcast. While not everyone appreciated the humor, others argued that live television benefits from occasional surprises that break away from the usual routine. Ultimately, whether audiences found the moment hilarious or embarrassing largely depended on their expectations of daytime television. For some, it was simply a harmless bit of fun between presenters. For others, it felt like an awkward attempt to capture the viral energy of social media. Either way, the brief exchange ensured that the morning's episode of This Morning became one of the most talked about broadcasts of the week. And as is often the case with live television, it served as a reminder that even the most ordinary morning show can suddenly deliver a moment that nobody saw coming. Television,